Hi, welcome to the channel. This week we're going to go through our entire Raphael collection. We've already done Donatello and Leonardo, so if you have a look back through the previous videos, you'll find those already on the channel. We've got a fairly sizable Raphael set. These are all the loose figures, so we'll go through them first. So we start with the very first comic book version of Raph. This is the knockoff of the NECA figures. 87, 88 cartoon. This is the NECA figure of that version of Raph, and then behind we've got the Playmates equivalent. So these are both from that sort of late 80s cartoon. And of course we also had some figures that came from that. This is one of the wacky action Raphael figures from that early toy line. I don't have too many loose figures from that era. This is actually the Raphael figure that I had as a kid, not this particular one, but I had the wacky action Raphael when I was younger. At the time I couldn't really understand why he had such a wacky sort of facial expression, because I only had a handful of figures and the other turtles obviously all looked much meaner. Over at the back here we've got one of the most iconic versions of Raphael. This is the 1990 movie, the live action movie. One of my favourite Raphaels on the shelf. So then we get to the 2003 sort of reimagining of the Turtles. Quite a few variants on this one. So we've got, this is the original Raphael figure. They of course brought out a whole load of variants. You've got this little miniature Raph just down here. We've got the sort of extreme sports Raph with his rocket skates. We've got this is the McDonald's Raphael toy from that era. A weird face. This is the Ninja Action Raph, which you pull down and it springs up. And at the back here we've got space hopping Raph with all his space gear on, and we've got diving Raph with his scuba stuff on. So quite a mixture from that era, the 2003 Raphaels. And then of course we had the 2007 TMNT movie. So this was him by day, and of course his alter ego, the Night Watcher. Really cool figure, this. Yeah, I really love this interpretation of Raph as well. And this is a great figure, bike, lovely sort of showpiece really. So after 2007 we then had the 2012 reboot, didn't we? So this is 2012 Raph, looking pretty mean. And 2012 again came with quite a few variants. You've got behind 2007 Raph, you can see this is the WWE crossover, so Raphael as the Sting. And in the back here we've got Raph as all sorts. He's a vampire, front right here. That's in the Monsters and Mutants episode. He's Barbarian Raph beside that, from the live action role play. And at the back we've got Ooze Launching Raph, we've got Mutations Raph where you can pull his arms off, and this one here, which is sort of back left, that's one that comes with a vehicle. Again, I think that was a Mutations vehicle. So yeah, quite a mixture. So after 2012 we then had the 2014 movie. Probably one of my least favourite versions of Raphael and sort of movies generally, but nevertheless you did get two versions of him. You got him in his sort of kind of iconic undercover jacket and that, and then you've got regular Raphael at the back here. I haven't got the Out of the Shadows Raphael loose, unfortunately, so I haven't got him on the shelf. I do have him carded and I'll show you that in a little while. So we'll move straight on to Rise of the TMNT Raphael, which is quite unusual in comparison to the others. Quite a good figure though. And then of course from Rise, which I think was 2018, we then had the 2023 Mutant Mayhem movie, and here we've got a very angry looking Raphael, and this is a sort of squishy version of the same thing from that movie, which was given to me by my cousin. So quite a broad mixture of interpretations of the character. But yeah, really, really cool. As always, when you do this sort of overview, it's fascinating to see how the character has evolved over time. Right, so that's all the loose figures. Let's now jump to the boxed Raphs and the carded figures. Let's start off with the reissues I have in the collection from the original line. First of all, of course, we've got the very, very first version of Raph. The only thing with this one I've noticed is that the skin tone is not quite the right colour from the original figure, but everything else is good, and yeah, nice to have this first original version in the collection. We've got the storage shell version of Raph, movie star Raph, sort of based on the live action films from the early 90s. We've got Toon Raph, and from the Sewer Sports All Stars sort of line, we've got Shell Kicking Raph. We've got the Mutating Raph, this is the reissue. So then we've got the 2003 sort of reboot, and this is the original Raphael figure from that line. We also have the Skating Raph figure on the card, and we have this cool Combat Warriors Raph, which is quite a big set with additional weapons and spinning actions and stuff like that. So yeah, very cool. I've got this one box set from the 2003 line with Michelangelo, the Foot Soldier, and Raphael together. They call these the Turtle Takedown set. Okay, so then we've got the 2012 figures, and this is the original Raphael, the first release. We've got the Stealth Tech version with all his gadgets and whatnot. We have the Mutagen Ooze Tossing Raph, which comes with a little backpack thing which you can put the ooze in and fling it out if you want to. We've got the Battle Shell version of Raphael. This is the one where the backup is up. You see that there? We've got Raph the Barbarian from the live action roleplay episodes. This is the original comic book Raphael, released during the 2012 era, but this is based on that original comic book version. And of course we've got the Ninjas in Training. So we've got, this is the double pack which has Raphael and Mikey in it. We've got this Throw and Battle Raphael, slightly larger figure. So after the purple backed figures, you've got a whole load of other releases that came on this variant packaging with the turtles in the background, etc. This was the Raphael repaint they brought out. So same figure as before, but with red detailing on the knee pads and elbows, and eyeballs. We have Space Battler Raphael from the Dimension X series. Mystic Raphael. We have this awesome 2-pack where Raphael is paired up with Shredder. They call these sort of the Versus sets, don't they? And of course you've got the Tales of the TMNT versions of Raph. So this is Samurai Raph. We've got two versions of Raphael from the Monsters and Mutants line. This is Monster Hunter Raph. And this one's Vampire Raph. And the final one from the Tales of the TMNT lines is the Super Ninja Raph from the Super Shredder series. These are very cool, these figures. During this 2012 era, we also had the Ninja Superstars, the sort of crossover figures with the WWE. This one is Raphael as Sting. do like these first series figures. And Raph had obviously some of his own vehicle sets as well. So this is the Mutations Tri-Flyer. It includes the Jet Jamming Raph figure. This is one of the ones that does mutate or transform. During the 2012 run, we also had the live action movie that came out in 2014. This is the Raphael from that movie. And Raph got a second carded version, which is the disguised one with the trench coat and hat, etc. Following on from the 2014 live action movie, we then had the Out of the Shadows sort of sequel. And this is the Raphael figure from that movie. And this is the second version, which is Raphael wearing his wingsuit. We've got Raphael from Rise of the TMNT. And this is Raph on his Shell Hog, one of the little bikes that the Turtles had in that series. This is actually the only one I've got. You see all the different colours sort of corresponding to the turtle, and obviously you could link them all up. And now we're starting to get quite up to date. The next load of figures are all from the 2023 Mutant Mayhem movie. This is the regular figure to start with. And this is Astronaut Raph in his disguise. I also have this same figure in like a 4-pack box set with all the 4 disguised turtles. They released these awesome battle packs where you've got one turtle and one villain packaged together. They come with sort of battle damage, paintwork and whatnot. This is obviously the Raphael and Rocksteady one. They all come with little backgrounds that you can connect together if you want to. Once again, Raph gets his own vehicle set as well. This is the Battle Cycle. Here you get an exclusive Raph with this one, with his helmet on. And they also released these cool glow-in-the-dark Making of a Ninja triple sets, where you get the little turtle, the Tots version and the main figure, all glow in the dark. This is the SDCC boxed Raphael figure. Comes in this nice little display box. See, there's just a few more details on the paint finish and that. It's quite cool. And not long after the Mutant Mayhem movie, we got the Tales of the TMNT TV series. This is the Raphael mix and match figure from that line. These are the ones where you can pop the arms and legs, heads, etc. off and you take them to make something different. I don't think they released a lot of vehicles for this line, but they did release this purple dragon cycle with Raphael, which is pretty cool. Again, sort of unique figure with the helmet and that. And we've got the Pet Ninja Raphael, where you can mutate him from the baby turtle into the Ninja Turtle. I almost forgot, I've also got the giant Raphael from Mutant Mayhem as well, which is a really cool figure. So there are a few odd figures that don't really fall into any other particular series. This is one of them. This is the Stranger Things crossover with Hopper. This is another crossover 2-pack, this time with the Cobra Kai series. We've got Raphael with John Kreese. This is the original sketch Raphael, released for the 40th anniversary. And this one is Playmates 1990s movie Raphael. It's one of the larger figures. And we've got Necker's version of the 1990 RAF as well. Then we've got this black and white comic book series RAF, another 40th anniversary edition, and this one was inspired by the original 84 comic. Get a cool collector card with it. And you've got the recreation of that first page of the very first comic. Right, well I think that's everything covered for this video. Hope you've enjoyed looking through the Raphael portion of our TMNT collection. If you'd be so kind as to leave a like on the video, I'd be massively grateful. And please consider subscribing to the channel for more TMNT content such as this. We upload every week, once a week, and we are continually building this TMNT collection. Till then, take it easy.